Shalom, Israel. Want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakah, Quadash. Double honors to the apostles and the elders and bishops at Great Millstone, and peace and salutations and peace and mercy to the prophets, the hopeful elect, the 144,000, and to the men and women of the 12 lost tribes of Israel, you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native American Indians. Shalom. Back with another lesson. I'll title this one, The Eyes of the Lord Are on the Righteous. The eyes of the Lord are on the righteous. Call halal Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai. Call halal Yamla Allahayanawa Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai. Something that's on my spirit, and as the title reads, the eyes of the Lord are on the righteous. And looking in the headlines, I'm gonna read just a little bit of this article just to get straight to the point. But um, a man was stranded at sea. A Peruvian man, looked like from the northern kingdom, and we know Peru down there by Colombia. That's that tribe of Asher. But uh, he was stranded at sea for 95 days, over 95 days, and he ended up getting rescued. And it's spiritual because in this end here, man, starting with the elect out of the Lord's people, you know, um, because this is who the Lord is coming back to save, to deliver. This is who salvation is for. In the end, is for the starting with the Lord's elect out of His people. He's coming to protect and make a way, and there's great miracles. It tell you, they shall be amazed at the they shall be amazed at the strangeness of their salvation. And this is starting with the prophets, the men out of the Lord's people, and on down to the men and women that are not prophets, that are not teachers, but they're believers on the Holy Mashiach, who the world ignorantly calls Jesus Christ, and the Father Yahweh, Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai, and those names. They're believers. So this, there's miracles coming. Great miracles coming. Gut wrenching, nail biting, back against the wall, death type, deliverance from death, man. In this end. But let me get to the scriptures. Call halal Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai. It says, let me go here. I'm just gonna read a piece of this article. I'm not gonna read it all, just to get the quick meat off the bones, straight to the point. It says, fishermen found alive after drifting over 90 days at sea. Says he survived eating birds, turtles, and cockroaches. And we know we're not supposed to be eating no just any old kind of bird, or turtles or cockroaches, and those are unlawful. But in this end, the Lord He gonna have a way of feeding His elect, because there's a famine, war and things like that that's coming. Um, so the Lord's gonna have many. There's innumerable. There's no number of amount of ways that the Lord, how He can perform His miraculous miracles and things like that, and also to feed you. You know, so he was eating birds and turtles and cockroaches. Um, Salakia. It says a Peruvian fisherman was found alive after drifting at sea for 94 days. 94 days at sea, drifting in the water. It says a Navy official said Saturday as he was discharged from the hospital following his ordeal. Maximo Napa, 61 years old, was rescued in his small fishing boat on Tuesday after being spotted by an Ecuadorian vessel off the coast of Chimbote in northern Peru. He says he told the local media in a tearful interview that he survived at sea by eating cockroaches, birds, and turtles. And we know ultimately that was the will of the Lord, man. That was the Lord who kept him alive, who preserved him. But I'm gonna leave it there, and I'm gonna get to the scriptures. But I seen that and that caught my attention, man, and I just um, that's spiritual. That's spiritual because the sea is no joke. I just got a couple scriptures and I'm gonna close out, but there's great danger and destruction that's coming on the earth. All type of um, tsunamis and earthquakes, great tsunamis and floodings and earthquakes and fire and volcanoes and war, the diseases, the famine, the lack of food. Let me go here. But the elect, the Lord's elect, his chosen, his remnant out of his people, they're going to be protected. There's going to be a great shield, a great covering over the Lord's chosen. To you, so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native American Indians, to the elect, to the remnant out of the Lord's people, the men and women, your family, your immediate family, your sons, daughters, protection. That's coming, starting with the men, the elect men out of the Lord's people. Let me go here. Jeremiah. Jeremiah. This is why you got to continue to keep praying and seeking the Lord, man. Don't give up, because there's great miraculous miracles that are coming. It says Jeremiah 25 and 15, and it reads. It says, "For thus saith the Lord Yahweh Bahashim Yahushai, the Lord God of Israel, unto me." It says, take the wine cup of this fury at my hand, and cause all the nations to whom I send thee to drink it. You see, and the Lord right now, we see is just crisis after crisis after crisis. The Lord is just he's punishing, starting with a good majority of his own people that are wicked, and on down to the other nations through these different crises after crisis. He's just punishing you in portions, but it's just gonna be all out full destruction coming real soon here. He's just punishing you in different portions right now. It says, "And they shall drink and be moved and be mad because of the sword that I will send among them." Hmm? The Lord got this cup poured. He's just using this as symbolic and for an example. Like a drunkard got his cup full, and after he drink that cup of that liquor, he's drunk and dazed. And this is how the Lord is sending all this judgment and chaos and war, in the world, man. You know what I'm saying? It got people, they don't know what to do. It says 17, it says, then I then I then took I the cup at the Lord's hand and made all the nations to drink unto whom the Lord had sent me. And starting with 2/3 of the Lord's people, um, and on down to the other nations, the Lord has his prophets out here, out of his people, the men, speaking this word, and letting you know about the judgment that's coming. You're not going to escape this. All the starting with, because it tell you judgment must start at amongst the Lord's people, at His sanctuary. So you have some wicked Israelites, some wicked so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native American Indians, wicked Jakes, man, that are in high places, that got lots of money and status, and even on down to the average Jake, man, that are that's doing wickedly, and then on down to the other nations. We're letting you know about the judgment, man. You finna drink of that cup. That's why nothing is gonna go right around the world, and ultimately in this place here in America, until the Lord come back and restore His elect, start His people back in their land, starting with the elect, restore them right back into that land of Israel, Jerusalem, because that's where the kingdom is gonna be at. But until then, the Lord, it's pure judgment coming. Ain't none of all these world leaders and presidents, it ain't gonna work. Whatever their plan is, because it isn't the will of the Lord. It ain't gonna work. So it's extreme, horrifying judgment coming. But to the Lord's elect, to the men and the women, the Akim, the Akwath, the few women that's out there holding on and believing, and to the men out of the Lord's people, man, the elect. Lord willing, I'm part of the hopeful elect. There's great miracles that are coming. Let me close out with this. The elect, the Lord's chosen, the elect will be saved out of every trap, every snare. All the tricks and trades and traps that they're put in, they're gonna be delivered out of. Let me go here. And this is the point right here. This is the point. It says Psalm 34 and 17. Psalm 34 and 17. It says, and it reads, it says, the righteous cry, and this is the elect out of the Lord's people. That's the righteous. It says, the righteous cry, and the Lord heareth. And this is what you want in this time of danger and death and pestilence and famine and anguish. You want the Lord to hear your prayers, man. You calling out, crying out to Him, sighing and crying. It says the righteous cry, and the Lord heareth, and delivereth them out of all their troubles. See, out of all their troubles. Matter of fact, let me go here. I got one more. Matter of fact, call halal Yahweh Shema Shai. He said, out of all their troubles. Let me close out with this. Job 5. The Lord said he going to deliver them out of all their troubles. It says, Job 5 and 19, it says, He shall deliver thee in 6 troubles. In 6 troubles, yea, in 7, there shall no evil touch thee. 20, in famine, He shall redeem thee from death, and in war, and from the power of the sword. 21, thou shalt be hid from the scourge of the tongue, neither shalt thou be afraid of destruction when it cometh. See? And it says at 22, at destruction and famine, thou shalt laugh. At destruction and famine, thou shalt laugh. We're going to be, that's why we laughing right now, because we understand this is the Lord who's doing all of this. All of this war and division and chaos, we understand it. We're laughing. The true servants, starting with the prophets, the men. We understand this. It says, at destruction and famine thou shalt laugh, neither shalt thou be afraid of the beast of the earth. 23, for thou shalt be in league with the stones of the field, and the beast of the field shall be at peace with thee. See? Because you're in this time of chaos and danger, you're going to have wild zoo animals and different creatures and stuff out here. And to the Lord's elect, man, uh, 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 you're just going to be protected from all of this, man. A wild lion might run past you in this time of tribulation and Jacob's trouble. Might just let you pass on right on through, and not harm you or touch you. And um, we see countless examples in the scriptures, man, that the Lord performed. Going back to our forefathers, our people coming out of the first Egypt, the Lord delivering our people out of the first Egypt, out of slavery and bondage. Powerful miracles. They still talk about it still to this day. They got movies about it. Meshach, Shadrach, and Abednego. Them being delivered out of the fiery furnace. Um, Daniel in the lion's den. The list goes on, man. The Lord said He's going to deliver us out of 6 troubles. In 7 there shall no evil touch thee. Lord willing, I'm part of the hopeful elect, but it was, like I said, that was spiritual, man. And to the Akim, the few Akwath, hold on, man. Keep praying, keep the faith, and there's powerful miracles that are coming. The Lord said they shall be amazed at the strangeness of their salvation to the Lord's elect out of His people. Shalom.